Excuse me, if I could get everybody's attention. We will be going ahead and getting started in just a few minutes. So if you would like to grab a refreshment before we begin, go ahead and do that at this time. Good morning, everyone. My name is Elisa Gray, and as most of you know, I am the Training and Assessment Specialist for the Voting System Technical Oversight Program and the lead trainer for the Certificate in Election Administration Technology and Security Program. It's always a mouthful to say. I lose my breath a little bit. I am delighted to welcome you all to the graduation ceremony for the 6th cohort of the CEATS program. I would like to thank you all for being here today to celebrate the hard work and dedication of the Cohort 6 participants. Before the ceremony begins, I would like to ask that you all turn your cell phones to silent. I'm also going to check just to make sure it's been a busy morning. Okay, all is well. As you know, today we are here to celebrate the accomplishments of Cohort 6 participants of the Certificate in Election Administration Technology and Security Program. The year-long certificate program is designed to educate participants on a wide variety of topics in all aspects of elections that are essential to running secure, efficient, and accessible elections. From human resources and poll worker training to election and procedural law, information technology, and cybersecurity, the program equips participants with the tools and knowledge they need to lead in the field of election administration. The mission of CEATS is to professionalize election administration by educating both current and future leaders on the fundamental concepts and practical techniques required in this ever-evolving landscape. By investing in quality education for Indiana's election administrators, VSTOP and the state of Indiana aim to empower CEATS participants to solve real-world challenges, uphold election integrity in the communities they serve, and strengthen public confidence in our electoral process. Our CEATS participants receive unique hands-on training in areas like managing voting systems and electronic poll books. Just as importantly, the program fosters a collaborative environment where professionals can exchange best practices, inspire innovation, and build strong connections with one another, all with the goal of improving the efficiency and effectiveness of elections across the state. Over the past year, these 15 dedicated individuals have invested countless hours in enhancing their knowledge, growing professionally, and enhancing the integrity of the elections in Indiana. And might I add, they have done all of this while also administering the 2024 election. Their commitment and perseverance are nothing short of inspiring. Today's celebration is well-deserved, and it is a true honor to recognize the outstanding work and dedication of Cohort 6. To briefly go over the ceremony and how it will proceed, we expect this event will last approximately 2.5 hours. The graduation ceremony will be looking slightly different this year, as we will be doing a capstone project poster exhibit. There is 1 hour allotted for attendees to observe the capstone projects and ask questions to the graduates regarding the work that they have done for their county. During today's celebration, we will be hearing a brief statement from the VSTOP directors, Dr. Jay Baga and Dr. Chad Kinsella, followed by remarks from Ball State University's President Jeffrey Mearns. We will also be hearing from our keynote speaker, Commissioner Thomas Hicks of the Election Assistance Commission. After these opening remarks, we will transition to the capstone project poster exhibit. And then following that, please do not leave, as we will be passing out these certificates and have our commencement speaker, which is the Honorable Indiana Secretary of State, Diego Morales. Before we transition to today's guest speakers of the graduation ceremony, I would like to express my gratitude and appreciation to the key players who support the Certificate in Election Administration, Technology, and Security program. Side note, you will be hearing a lot of thanks and appreciation shared throughout today's ceremony, and rightfully so. These individuals have worked incredibly hard and truly deserve to be recognized. Their dedication has not only made this program possible, but has also contributed to strengthening election administration across our state and beyond. First, I would like to sincerely thank the VSTOP team for the time and attention they also dedicate towards the CEATS program. From delivering exceptional presentations to helping assist with setting up the room for each session, your support never goes unnoticed. They are always patient, especially as they watch me run around the office, making sure every last detail is ready and handouts are printed. And while I'm at it, I would also like to officially apologize for the automatic stapler. Yes, I know it's loud and super obnoxious, and it somehow seems like I'm always stapling at the quietest moments in the office. But hey, it is efficient, and if your office does not have one, I highly recommend. In all seriousness, I truly do appreciate each and every one of you. Your support means so much to me. Next, on behalf of the VSTOP team and the CEATS graduates, I would like to extend a heartfelt thank you to the guest speakers who attended the CEATS Cohort 6 sessions. Because of these organizations, we are able to provide exceptional training courses for election administrators in the state of Indiana. Their presentations for the session demonstrate the importance and highlight the value of election integrity that we strive to bring forth in Indiana. It is a great privilege to acknowledge these guest speakers from the Cohort 6 in-person sessions. The Indiana Secretary of State's Office, Indiana Election Division, Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, the United States Election Assistance Commission, Indiana Disability Rights Organization, Civics, Baker Tilly, ES&S, Microvote, the Elections Group, the Carter Center, and election experts from UC Berkeley Department of Statistics, Georgetown University McCourt School of Public Policy, and Connecticut College. please join me in providing a round of applause for these guest speakers. Additionally, I would like to express my appreciation to several departments and facilities across Ball State University for their support and coordination, which has been truly invaluable over the past year. To Ball State Catering, thank you for your consistently excellent service and attention to detail. Your team has helped create a welcoming and memorable experience at every event. To Ball State Printing, your professionalism and quick turnaround times ensured our materials always looked sharp and were ready when we needed them. To Marketing and Communications, thank you for capturing the spirit of our events through your photography and for sharing our story with the broader community through your thoughtful article. Your work has helped highlight the importance of this program in a truly meaningful way. To University Media Services, thank you for being here today and for recording this special event. Your efforts ensure that these important moments are preserved and accessible for all who could not be here with us today. To the Student Center, thank you for hosting today's graduation ceremony and for meeting every accommodation with such care and professionalism. Your venue and outstanding staff have provided the perfect stage, both literally and figuratively. To Emmons Auditorium, thank you for generously providing the space for last night's dinner. Your team helped create a warm, inviting atmosphere that made the evening truly special for our graduates, their families, and our guests. Thank you all for the important roles you've played in making this past year such a success. Now it is with great pleasure that I turn it over to VSTOP Senior Research Director, Dr. Jay Baga, and Executive Director, Dr. Chad Kinsella.
Good morning. It's truly an honor to welcome you all as we come together to celebrate the incredible achievements of the Cohort 6 graduates. For those of you that I have not had the pleasure of meeting yet, my name is Jay Baga, and I'm truly honored to serve as the Senior Director of VSTOP, and I'm also a Professor of Computer Science. Well, first and foremost, congratulations to all the graduates. Please join me in. We'll all soon see back there in the exhibits the excellent work and projects that they've produced. And I'll invite you all to take some moments to go through them and chat with them to find out what kind of work they have done in the innovations of election administration. Well, I'm pleased to have been associated with the VSTOP program as a co-director since it began back in 2007. VSTOP is celebrating the completion of 18 years of service to the state of Indiana and to Ball State University. We are happy to have Secretary Morales and Ball State President Mearns, and they'll be speaking to you later, giving their remarks. And we thank them for their ongoing and constant support. We, along with Professors Ray Sheely, Sally Jo Vasico, and Joe Lasco, started the VSTOP program with a generous grant from the Indiana Secretary of State's office. We have enjoyed our close working relationship with the Secretary's office, the Indiana Election Division, and their staff in the last 18 years. VSTOP has proudly served the state of Indiana and the election officials in all of the 92 Indiana counties. Additionally, within those 18 years, VSTOP has grown tremendously with the addition of several activities that impact all aspects of elections and election administration in the state of Indiana. Before I describe some of these activities, I want to say a word, if you will permit me, about the enterprise of elections. On one hand, what we might call the front end of elections. This is what the general public sees and what is mostly covered in the media. Of course, this includes campaigns, voting on election day, or absentee early voting, and then the declaration of results. So to most people, elections begin and end around election day. This is hardly the case. This brings us to what I call the back end of elections, which shows to us that the process of elections goes on 365 days every year. And it takes a large number of very dedicated election officials, and many of them are here today, to accomplish this activity. VSTOP is intimately involved in these back-end processes of elections. One of the major activities is the certification of voting systems and electronic poll books. VSTOP created a certification protocol for electronic poll books, which was one of the first such in the nation. We work with many stakeholders for the certification of election systems, including the US Election Assistance Commission, and I'm pleased to welcome EAC Commissioner Hicks today. VSTOP has completed 36 post-election audits in 35 counties from 218 until now. Another one of our activities is this program, the Certificate in Election Administration, Technology and Security, or CEATS. Our first cohort began in 2018. We are now proud to see our sixth cohort graduate today. We could not offer this opportunity without the continued support from the Indiana Secretary of State's office. For this, we are grateful to you, Honorable Secretary Morales, and your staff. The CEATS program has gained national prominence, and others in the elections field from around the country have shown interest in learning more about our program. The CEATS and VSTOP programs have received national awards honoring best practices in election administration and training, and these awards have come from the US Election Assistance Commission, EAC. I'm now pleased to introduce the VSTOP team. Please stand as I introduce you and remain standing. Dr. Chad Kinsella, co-director. Mark Chateau, program manager. Duncan Clem, IT specialist. Matt Housley, election systems audit specialist. Spencer Drum, election systems certification specialist. Austin Bilbray, logistics specialist. Gina Carvalha, graduate assistant. And of course, a special thanks to Lisa Gray, our training and assessment specialist. Thank you. I would also take a moment to recognize some very special guests with us today, our former colleagues from VSTOP. Your presence here means so much to us, and it's a true testament to the lasting impact you had on our program. The foundation you helped build continues to support everything we do, and your contributions remain deeply valued. Your support, even beyond your time with us, does not go unnoticed. Thank you for being here with us to celebrate today. I now invite my colleague and the Executive Director of VSTOP, Dr. Chad Kinsella, to make some remarks. Chad? Thank you.
I can't claim this joke as either Matt or Mark, but VSTOP is now old enough to vote. So anyway, being 18. So anyway, good morning again, and thank you, Dr. Baga, for the introduction. As Dr. Baga stated, I'm Chad Kinsella. I'm the Executive Director of VSTOP and the Associate Professor of Political Science. It's been a pleasure to be a part of such a wonderful and meaningful program and to be a part of today's dedication. The CEATS program is particularly special for both Dr. Baga and I, as we are both primarily educators. It has been incredibly fulfilling to be a part of making a meaningful impact on election officials across the state. The CEATS program truly is one of a kind and is focused on it's shaped around Indiana code and laws specifically. So VSTOP is clearly an interdisciplinary program at Ball State. Again, me from political science. I know Dr. Baga and Duncan do a lot of incredible stuff. I still can't figure out what it is, but in computer science, in our most previous director, in criminal justice. So again, very interdisciplinary background for VSTOP and CEATS. So it's interdisciplinary at Ball State. We're proud of our dedicated professional staff and students who make great contributions to our activities. The CEATS program has been made possible in large part by tremendous support by the Secretary of State's office, which has provided scholarships to many of the CEATS participants who are graduating today. We would also like to thank the Indiana Election Division and the Election Assistance Commission for providing support to the CEATS program and helping VSTOP educate election administrators on fundamental concepts, knowledge, and field techniques that are required of them. Once again, I would like to extend a sincere thank you to the Honorable Secretary Morales and the team from the Secretary of State's office. They've been a great group to work with. And then as well as President Mearns, Commissioner Hicks, and the Election Assistance Commission. So the VSTOP team and CEATS graduates are grateful you all were able to take time out of your busy schedules to join us today and help recognize and celebrate the accomplishments of CEATS Cohort 6 graduates. So we're pleased to be here with you today for the important event. Today makes the culmination of months of hard work by 15 individuals who are part of our 6th cohort of the CEATS program. And then again, it was a lot of hard work. And again, they're not like traditional students. They don't get to just come in and be in class. They're doing this on top of working, and there was an election that happened recently. They had to deal with all of that and CEATS, and they have their own lives, although a lot of it probably got put on hold. But anyway, so as the program is proudly affiliated with Ball State University, VSTOP would like to express our gratitude to President Mearns for his continued support of the CEATS program. We are also grateful to Dean McCarthy and the College of Science and Humanities, as well as the Department of Political Science and Computer Science, for helping ensure that CEATS upholds Ball State's mission, engaging participants in education, research, and creative endeavors that prepare them for meaningful lives of service and lifelong learning. Today is our pleasure to welcome President Mearns, who joins us not only as a valued supporter of VSTOP, but also as a representative of the university and the departments that help make this work possible. Please join me in welcoming President Mearns.
Thanks, Chad, and good morning, everyone. It's a pleasure to join you, and as Chad said, I have the great good fortune to serve as the president here at Ball State and to join with you, participate with you today in this special program. I understand Secretary Morales will be joining us later, but I know his staff is here. When you see him, please tell him how much we appreciate the work that he does on behalf of the state. And also in just a moment, I'm going to have an opportunity to introduce Commissioner Hicks, who serves as the chair of the United States Election Assistance Commission. Thank you for joining us here for this program and for bringing this beautiful weather to Muncie, Indiana this morning. Again, also want to express my appreciation to the VSTOP staff and directors and all of the stakeholders and election partners that make this program so distinctive and special. We consider our university distinctive, and we consider our university distinctive because of many of the programs that we have. And certainly among those distinctive programs that we're proud to administer and to provide to people, this program is an important part of that portfolio. I'm proud of what our staff and our faculty do to administer this program to ensure that elections in Indiana are safe and fair and secure. So I'm also proud of the participants who are getting their certificates today. I know it takes a lot of hard work, as Chad was saying. You have real jobs. You probably have families and other commitments, so your success in this program is a real testament to your dedication to this very important mission. So thank you. So as I mentioned, Commissioner Hicks is here today. Our university is very fortunate that he has joined us for this special program. For more than 20 years, this independent agency of our government has played a very important role in the preservation of our democracy, a democracy that we cherish and feel fortunate to participate in. The EAC's mission is to help our election officials all across the country to improve the administration of our elections and to help our citizens participate in the critical voting process. Commissioner Hicks was appointed to his role in 2014 by President Obama, and under his leadership, the EAC has prioritized voter access, cybersecurity, and election official safety. Commissioner Hicks is also passionate about encouraging everyone, particularly young voters, to participate in our democracy. So Commissioner Hicks, thank you for joining us today. Thank you for the work that you do on behalf of our country and the democracy that we all cherish so much. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Commissioner Hicks.
page here. All right, so before we begin the poster exhibit, I would like to extend our sincere thanks to all of our guest speakers for their thoughtful opening remarks and inspiring speeches. Your words have truly set the tone for today's celebration, and we are grateful for your time, insight, and your support. We will now transition to the capstone project exhibit portion of the ceremony. The CEATS Cohort 6 graduates have spent months immersed in training focused on election processes and the technologies currently being utilized to ensure they have the knowledge of the fundamental concepts and field techniques required of an election administrator. As a part of the program, these participants have completed a capstone project intended not to only demonstrate the knowledge and skills developed throughout the course, but also giving back to their communities. The projects that the graduates are displaying today are born from real challenges that have been identified in their home counties, and each one presents a thoughtful solution tailored to meet those needs. With that being said, I believe the best way to truly understand the impact of the capstone projects is to hear directly from the sources themselves, our graduates. This year, instead of a traditional presentation, participants have created posters to showcase their work in an exhibit format. Also, I thought 15 presentations would be really long, so I had to change the format of it. Our vision of the capstone project exhibit is to encourage more engagement and conversation. We hope you will take the opportunity to ask questions, explore the projects, and learn more about the meaningful work our graduates have contributed to their local election offices. As mentioned earlier, you will have an hour to walk around and interact with the graduates. Hors d'oeuvres and refreshments will be coming out shortly, so please help yourself and enjoy. I will make announcements 5 and 10 minutes before we reconvene, so you will know when it's time to return to your seats as we wrap up the second half of the graduation ceremony. So with that, let's get to it.
GAs over here, yes.
I'm the opposite.
They're just so funny. They're just so tough friends. I know. Lisa's been leading all of these.
Okay? Yeah. That's a humorous thing, and of course, you know, it's the kind of counterintuitive thing that, well, of course, you know, this seems normal on a college campus. What?
You're a public servant. You're safely.
said that he was going to be
Hi, everyone. Just a quick reminder, we have about 10 minutes left to explore the capstone exhibit and grab some snacks. If you haven't had a chance yet, I encourage you to visit with a few more of our graduates and check out the amazing work they've put on display. We will be gathering back in the main seating area shortly to proceed with the second half of the ceremony. Hello. Yes. Nope, he'll be on the. Yep.
Okay, just across here.
Yep. And I will be inviting him up for the, like, when we're passing out the certificates. So I'll invite him up and I'll invite the directors up as well. Yep.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm with the Secretary of State, so I'll be focusing more on him. So whatever. No, I can. Yeah, you do your thing and I'll like be kind of, yeah, thanks. So sounds good. Thanks. If I'm in your way or vice versa, just let me know.
Hello again. We have about 5 more minutes before we resume. If you are wrapping up a conversation or grabbing a last bite, now's a good time. We will be finishing out the second half of the ceremony together in just a few moments. Yeah, there's one on there. Yes. Yes. It's on the end. It's on the end. Do you grab a snack? It's out though. I'll call you up. You can sit down. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the capstone project exhibit. That was our first time doing it, and I would say that I think it was very successful. I saw a lot of good conversations happening. I was able to also talk to the graduates, and we had some good conversations. It is now our pleasure to present to our 15 distinguished graduates from the 6th cohort of the CEATS program. We are delighted to be awarding our 6th cohort of the CEATS participants with these certificates, which symbolize months of hard work, the creation of a capstone project, and each graduate's commitment and dedication to Indiana elections. Over the course of this cohort, the CEATS program each participated and completed 170 hours of educational work in the forms of lectures, discussions, and hands-on workshops. We could not be prouder of these professionals for their perseverance, dedication, and commitment to this program. We will now present the certificates which are signed by the Secretary of State Diego Morales, Ball State President Mearns, Indiana Election Indiana Election Division Co-Director J. Bradley King, and Indiana Election Division Co-Director Angela Nussmeyer, and the two VSTOP directors, Dr. Jay Baga and Dr. Chad Kinsella. As your name is called, your certificate will be displayed on the screen, and you may come up to the front of the room to retrieve your certificates. We have a photographer who is going to capture the moment of when you receive your certificate, and you will be with Secretary of State up in the front. So with that being said, if I could have all of the graduates stand up and stay in order and go over to the side of the room. Thank you. And then I would like to invite Honorable Secretary Diego Morales to the front, as well as Dr. Jay Baga and Dr. Chad Kinsella. All right. Check, check. All right. All right, ready? Leather Chavis, Gibson County Voter Registration and Elections Clerk. Kylie Ferris, Monroe County Election Supervisor. CJ Gilsinger, Cass County IT Director. Allie Gress, Du Bois County Deputy Clerk. Jennifer Herben, Vigo County Assistant Supervisor. Jessica Hockmeyer, Whitley County Voter Registration and Election Supervisor. Kelly Landers, Gibson County Voter Registration and Election Clerk, as she was unable to join us today as she had other commitments. Nasha Noble, Vigo County Deputy Clerk and Assistant Supervisor of Bookkeeping. Melinda Peed, Randolph County Clerk. Destry Ritchie, Cass County Clerk. Dustin Renner, Indiana Secretary of State's Office, Election Director. Emma Sanders, Allen County Election Manager. Sherry Smith, Gibson County Clerk of the Circuit Court. Laura Wirt, Monroe County Chief Deputy Clerk, who also couldn't be with us today. And Jordan Wildy, Allen County Election Board Manager. Please join me one more time in recognizing the accomplishments of our graduates with a round of applause. Graduates, you may take your seat. I'll go ahead and continue though. At this time, I'd like to take a moment to once again congratulate each and every one of our graduates. Your dedication, creativity, and commitment to the principles of election integrity are truly commendable. You have not only completed a rigorous program, but you have also taken real actionable steps to improve the work you are doing in your offices and communities. Through your innovation and drive, you are helping shape the future of elections in this state and beyond. We are incredibly proud of all of you have accomplished, and even more excited to see where your leadership takes you next. As we continue this celebration, it is only fitting that we take a moment to recognize someone who has been a strong advocate for the very values this program stands for. It is my honor to introduce the 63rd Secretary of State of Indiana, the Honorable Diego Morales. Since taking office, Secretary Morales has made it a clear priority to protect and strengthen the integrity of our elections. His leadership reflects a deep commitment to transparency, security, and public trust in our democratic process. His support of the CEATS program is a true testament to that commitment. By investing in the education and professional development of election officials across Indiana, Secretary Morales is helping to ensure that those entrusted with overseeing our elections are equipped with the knowledge, tools, resources, and confidence to do so effectively. We are grateful for this partnership and his dedication to advancing election excellence across the state. Please join me in welcoming the Honorable Diego Morales.
Well, good afternoon, graduates, faculty, and guests. And thank you, Lisa Gray, for that kind introduction and your leadership, as well as to Dr. Jay Baga and Dr. Chad Kinsella. Thank you for your leadership. Thank you for all you do. To my friend Brad Kim, I don't know where Brad is there, and Valerie, thank you. And a big welcome to Commissioner Thomas Hicks. Welcome to the best state in the union, Indiana. Welcome, sir. Welcome. You know, it was great seeing you last, just a few weeks ago in D.C. It was a great visit that we had together, so thank you for coming to visit our state. You know, it is truly an honor to be with you today here in Delaware County at Ball State University. And yes, I wore my red tie just for the university. So we're here to celebrate a very special group of graduates of the CEATS program. I'm here for two reasons. First, to say congratulations. Completing this program is a tremendous accomplishment. And second, to say thank you and thank you for your hard work, your commitment, and your service. As Indiana Secretary of State and Chief Election Officer, I know just how critical it is to have well-trained, knowledgeable professionals working behind the scenes to ensure that our elections are fair, secure, and accessible to every eligible Hoosier. The work you do matters. And I am proud to say that the Secretary of State's office sponsors this program by giving you a scholarship to each and every one of you. These are part of the tools and resources I committed to provide to every single one of you since day one. That is leadership, if you ask me. And that is going to continue to be my commitment to give you the tools and resources. Each of you are helping in the future of our trusted elections in the Hoosier State. And of course, Ball State has been a valuable partner for the Indiana Secretary of State's office in advancing election administration. This university is a champion in this field through the creation of the innovative voting system technical oversight program, better known as VSTAP. Together, we are working to ensure that every part of Indiana's elections process is conducted with professionalism, integrity, and transparency. As Indiana's Chief Election Officer, my top priority is election security. That's not just what Hoosiers expect, it's what they deserve. One example is our work on post-election audits. I see the team right here. Recently, VSTAP has been instrumental in supporting audits across several Indiana counties, strengthening public confidence and enhancing transparency in the process. From day one, increasing voter participation has also been one of my top priorities and goals. That is why my team and I will be in communities all across the state, registering eligible Hoosiers at different events, from sporting events to Colts tailgates, to the Great Indiana State Fair, to your local county fair, to festivals, even parades. In fact, at the Indy 500, we were proud to be on race day registering as many Hoosiers. But I'd like to personally invite each of you to the Great Indiana State Fair this summer. We're offering complimentary tickets to anyone who helps out in our voter registration booth. And I want to say thank you, to the VSTAP. Lisa, you and your team, you've been coming every year to support our efforts at the Great Indiana State Fair, and I hope you guys can join us again this year. CEATS is now a model for election training all across the country, and Indiana is proudly leading the way. In fact, many other states, they want to model of what we are doing here in Indiana. We want to continue to lead the way, and that has always been my commitment to the state and to all of you. Whether you are a faculty, staff, or students, your dedication strengthens our election system. I'm especially proud to recognize that our very own election director, Dustin Renner, is part of this CEATS graduate class. And last year, our HABA director, Scott Sarasi, was in this class as well. So when I say we're not just partnering with VSTAP, we're participating alongside you. I mean it. So once again, congratulations on your achievement, and thank you for everything you do. I look forward to continuing this important work with all of you. To this class, congratulations. I look forward to working with all of you. Thank you. And Ball State, thank you for hosting. Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you, Secretary Morales, for your thoughtful words and for your continued commitment to strengthening election integrity across the state. We are truly grateful for your support of the CEATS program and your investment in the education and professional growth of Indiana election officials. Your leadership and presence here today mean a great deal to all of us. Thank you again for being with us today. Okay, we're almost over. So as we come to the close of today's ceremony, I want to take a moment to speak directly to our graduates. It has truly been a privilege to get to know each and every one of you and to work alongside you over the past year. Watching your growth, your dedication, and your passion for public service has been nothing short of inspiring. Taking on the CEATS program in the midst of a presidential election year was no small task. Yet despite the long hours and the many demands of your roles, you committed yourselves to learning, to growing, and to challenging what you already knew. That kind of perseverance, especially in such a high-pressure year, takes real grit, and each of you demonstrated that time and time again. You pushed yourselves to expand your skills and deepen your understanding of election administration, not just for personal growth, but to better serve your communities. This is what leadership looks like. I'm so incredibly proud of each and every one of you. Thank you for your hard work, your dedication, and for allowing us to be a part of your journey. We can't wait to see the continued impact you will have in your counties and beyond. It has been a true honor to serve as your instructor throughout the program, watching you grow, challenging yourself, and think critically about the complexities of election administration has been both inspiring and empowering. Being part of that transformation is something I will carry with me always, and for that I am deeply grateful. Finally, please know that the VSTOP team is always here for you. Whether you have questions, need support, or just want to stay connected, don't hesitate to reach out. We are so proud to be a part of your journey and will continue to support you however we can. Congratulations, CEATS Cohort 6. Before we adjourn, I would like to acknowledge Cohort 7, a few of which are here with us today. We look forward to beginning the next cohort in just 10 days and watching these election professionals expand their knowledge over the course of the next year. Next year at this time, we will be celebrating, my script says 23, but in the past week, I've had 3 other additional individuals reach out to want to take the next cohort. So I actually have 26, so my apologies for my unupdated slide, but there are 3 other individuals that will be on there and joining us. VSTOP and the CEATS program are honored to be able to empower Hoosier election administrators to create public value and election integrity within their communities. Lastly, as we celebrate the accomplishments of our current and future graduates, it is important to recognize that there would be no future for the CEATS certificate program without the dedication and foundation laid by our past cohorts. To all our CEATS alumni, thank you for your continued advocacy, support, and belief in this program. Your commitment is a true reflection of the spirit of collaboration that defines election work in Indiana. It is clear that here, elections are a team effort, and we take pride in cheering on one another through every success. To our guests, I want to thank you for being here again today and for your ongoing support of these election professionals. Your presence affirms the value of their work and the essential role they play in preserving our democracy. As we have said before, election administrators are the foundation of our electoral process. They are truly at the base of democracy and facilitate a national critical infrastructure of the United States. And with that, we have reached the conclusion of the graduation ceremony for the 6th cohort of the CEATS program. Before everyone leaves, I would like to have the graduates approach the front of the room for a group photo. We will be doing a couple of photos throughout the next couple of minutes, so have your smiles ready. And then after the photo, we will have time again for if anyone wants to stick around and continue to socialize and eat whatever is left of the snacks. We do have cake that I had cut into, so please help yourself to that. But I hope you all have a great rest of your Friday and a wonderful weekend.